Everyone, today we shall be speaking about selection process. The selection process can be defined as the process of selection and shortlisting of the right candidates with the necessary qualifications and skill set to fill the vacancies in an organization. The selection process varies from industry to industry, company to company, even amongst departments of the same company. What is selection process? Every organization creates a selection process because they have their own requirements, although the main steps remain the same. So, let's understand in brief how the selection process works. Number 1. Preliminary interview. This is a very general and basic interview conducted so as to eliminate the candidates who are completely unfit to work in the organization. This leaves the organization with a pool of potentially fit employees to fill their vacancies. Number 2. Receiving applications. Potential employees apply for a job by sending applications to the organization. The application gives the interviewers information about the candidates, like their biodata, work experience, hobbies, and interests. Number 3. Screening applications. Screening applications. Once the applications are received, they are screened by a special screening committee who choose candidates from the applications to call for an interview. Applicants may be selected on special criteria like qualifications, work experience, etc. Number 4. Employment tests. Before an organization decides a suitable job for any individual, they have to gauge their talents and skills. This is done through various employment tests like intelligence tests, aptitude tests, proficiency tests, personality tests, and so on and so forth. Number 5. Employment interview. The next step in the selection process is the employee interview. Employment interviews are done to identify a candidate's skill set and ability to work in an organization in detail. Purpose of an employment interview is to find out the suitability of the candidate and to give him an idea about the work profile and what is expected of the potential employee. An employment interview is critical for the selection of the right people for the right jobs. Key references. The person who gives the reference of a potential employee is also a very important source of information. The referee can provide info about the person's capabilities, experience in the previous companies, and leadership and managerial skills. The information provided by the referee is meant to be kept confidential with the Human Resource Department. Secondly, medical examination. Medical examination. The medical exam is also a very important step in the selection process. Medical exams help the employers know if any of the potential candidates are physically and mentally fit to perform their duties in their jobs. Good health, very, very important. A good system of medical checkups ensures that the employees' standards of health are higher and there are fewer cases of absenteeism, accidents, and employee turnover. Fourthly, final selection and appointment letter. This is the final step in the selection process. After the candidate has successfully passed all written tests, interviews, and medical examination, an employee is sent or emailed an appointment letter confirming his selection to the job. The appointment letter contains all the details of the job like working hour, salary, leave allowance, education allowance, and so on and so forth. Often, employees are hired on a conditional basis where they are hired permanently after the employees are satisfied with their performance. What are the importance of the selection process? Why do we select, or why do we have selection process? What are the importance of the selection process? Proper selection and placement of employees lead to growth and development of the company or organization. The company can similarly only be as good as the capabilities of its employees. The hiring of talented and skilled employees results in the swift achievement of company goals. Industrial accidents will drastically reduce in numbers when the right technical staff is employed for the right jobs. When people get jobs they are good at, it creates a sense of satisfaction with them, and thus their work efficiency and quality improves. Those are the importance of selection process. However, we would like to know some pitfalls or challenges or problems we can encounter in selection process. What are the recruitment or selection process challenges? Number 1, failure to attract talented candidates. Number 2, lack of understanding between the recruiters and hiring manager. Number 3, retaining millennials in the workforce for a longer period of time can be dangerous. Number 4, inability in using data effectively. Number 5, difficulty in balancing the speed of hire with quality of hire. Number 6, lack of efficiency during their recruitment process. All these can be challenging. Legal issues in the recruiting process. It is very important to be cautious of legal issues to minimize legal issues that may occur. Human resource departments must meet legal requirements when making job offers, checking references, posting jobs, and interviewing potential candidates. They must do the work with all sense of priority. For example, when checking references, it is important not to ask illegal questions during the recruitment process. The Human Resource Department must be cautious. Lastly, what are the importance of managing the challenges of recruitment and selection process? The importance of managing the challenges of recruitment and selection process. It is important to manage the recruitment and selection process because when an organization hires the right person who has the right skills and competencies to the job, it reduces turnover. Having interviews and reference checks to ensure that the organization employs a candidate who is reliable and carries out the objectives you planned for, providing good quality work. Recruitment is commonly referred to as the attraction phase. Reference Murphy 2008b, and can be further defined as all activities directed towards locating potential employees, stimulating the interest of potential applicants, and attracting applications from suitable candidates. Torrington et al. 2014. Proposed selection as referring to the methods used to decide which applicant is suitable for the job. In summary, we've been able to define selection process. We also examine the steps in selection process. And by His grace, we have tackled the importance of the selection process. The challenges of selection process have been considered, and the importance of managing the challenges of recruitment and selection process. Thank you.